guys, welcome to another video. I know it's been a long time. I know it has been. I've been busy with school and a lot of like studies and such. Now I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be free more often. So yeah. Just expect some more videos to come. So that's not what this is about though. This is about Prehistoric Planet Ice Age, the third season of Prehistoric Planet, which is on Apple TV Plus. You can watch it there. So this is gonna be a spoiler review. So if you haven't watched it, once again, if you haven't watched Prehistoric Planet Ice Age, go watch it. Go watch it. It's on Apple TV Plus. If you don't have a subscription, oh well. It is what it is. So yes. Prehistoric Planet Ice Age. I love the fact. I love the CGI. I love the fact that it has such good CGI. It feels so real, like you're actually there. Um, there are minor inaccuracies which I will get to later in the video, but overall, it just feels real. When you watch it, like if you do not know these creatures are extinct, then you would think it's like a cameraman is there filming these creatures. Like Prehistoric Planet Ice Age does a really good job at that. So yeah, but there are a few minor inaccuracies, like the Megalania. The Megalania. It did not really have slit pupils. I'll show a picture. I'll show pictures on the screen to represent what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, like it more so like since it's related to modern day like monitor lizards and um Komodo dragons, like they all have rounded pupils. They don't really have slit pupils like vipers, like snakes. Um, well, some or most species of snakes, like vipers, for example. So yeah, and the mammoth. I don't know. The mammoth just I don't even know how to describe it. Like it's a really good design. Like no hate to that. It's just like I feel like it's a little bit like weird cuz like I don't know. It gives me a weird feeling the way the mammoth looks. Like yeah. I'm not even gonna get into much detail about that. It just looks a little bit weird. Um, so yeah, but I like the overall inclusion of many species, of course, and like they use our like understanding of like our scientific understanding of these creatures, like Elasmotherium. Elasmotherium. It was first thought that it had like a huge horn. But later studies show that it more so had a boss like Pachyrhinosaurus, rather than horns, rather than a horn. So yeah, and um, I like how like we see that we see like this portray like La Brea being portrayed, um like with like the Columbian mammoth being stuck in the tar pit, and we see dire wolves and smilodons, because that's what we literally, you know, that's those were the species that lived in the La Brea, like during the La Brea tar pits, like in that general area. So yeah, that's just that's really awesome. Like if you play like Ecos La Brea. I done playthroughs of it. Like I did a live stream of it, but yeah. Never mind of that. But like, if you played it, like in that episode, like in that like specific part of that episode, in Prehistoric Planet Ice Age, you would see that those are those creatures are in the game. So yes, I like how it portrays like accurate, like like encounters, like with the Smilodon and the dire wolves, and like the mammoth once again. R.I.P. to the mammoth. You know, it passed away in the tar pit, but yeah, that I just like how like it actually accurately like portrays that. So yeah, um, and I do like this. I think this is one of the first times a Gigantopithecus has been shown. Cause I don't ever remember a documentary like other than those Bigfoot documentaries, but like I've never seen a documentary with Gigantopithecus. I really like this like portray like how Gigantopithecus is portrayed in um Prehistoric Planet Ice Age because it's really like stands out from all other great apes like gorillas. Like it has a gorilla like stance, but you know not quite gorilla like, and it's not quite orangutan like. It's sort of its own thing, you know. Like you know, it can stand up. It stands up. It used to in like the stance and the design overall. Like it's not like orange like how you would think or like King Louis. It's not like King Louis. Like it's its own thing. So yeah, and it doesn't have that that cheekbone. I mean, it probably would have had a cheekbone, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was having high hopes about it. Like maybe it would have, like, I kind of like that cheekbone, because Gigantopithecus is mostly related to orangutans. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to have like the orange fur, but like I would have preferred if it had like that cheekbone. Since this was, I don't know, I think this was a male. I'll have like when I'm editing this, like it'll probably say like maybe it was a male or something, but in the episode, but I'm pretty sure it was a male's. But like maybe because it's young, it doesn't have that cheekbone. So yeah, maybe that's why it doesn't have that cheekbone. It was a sad episode though. It was a sad episode because um it is actually the once again it is actually like portrayed that because like Gigantopithecus it did live in a forest and it was mostly adapted to that. It was eating like lots of fruits, like tasty fruits, until I think it was because the ice age ended or something like that, something along like the lines of that. That the man like the Gigantopithecus like was impacted like because of like habitat loss because its forests were disappearing and grasslands were starting to appear, and we all know that Gigantopithecus is not really adapted for grasslands. So it's just struggling to find food. It did find food, but but there was another factor too. Like it was struggling to find a mate because other Gigantopithecus were not surviving that much. Like in the episode, like other Gigantopithecus were disappearing or something, or they were just not doing too well because they were not adapted to grasslands. So it was kind of a sad episode because it was just calling out to like other Gigantopithecus, even though there isn't many around. So yeah, that was kind of heartbreaking. So yeah, and so let's move on to like the episode. Like let's move on to where it shows Thylacoleo or the our okay. Sorry if I have to like like look this up or something, but like I don't think no, never mind. Like I thought like that maybe Thylacoleo is thylacine, like the Tasmanian tiger, but I don't know, or the marsupial lion, but yeah, they're different species. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, um, I really like how it was a sad episode once again because like Thylacoleo it was struggling to find food, um, cause it was a new area, it was a new and it was like mostly used to like trees, but now it's like a dry area. and there was this Proctordon, or like these prehistoric kangaroos. I low key forgot how to pronounce those names. Sorry. I am I do know a lot about these animals though. So yeah. Sometimes I struggle to pronounce their names, but it is what it is. But yeah. I like how like it's not. I like. Sorry, I'm starting. But yeah. Uses like trees to like get on top of um the kangaroo, and that was like a really cool scene because once again that's what Dialecca Leo did, and I like how they utilize that. Like the Dialecca Leo like uses its smart like its own like adaptations in order to survive in this new area. And let's move on to Stellar's sea cow and Arctodus simus. I'm pretty sure that species like that was okay. I'm pretty sure like that species like that was hunting that was trying to like eat that washed up stellar sea cow. I'm pretty sure that was Arctodus simus because it said short faced. It said cave bear, and cave bear I'm pretty sure is Arctodus simus, or is that the short faced bear? I think that was Arctodus simus. So yeah. Um, I really liked that the stellar sea cow was not eaten at all. It was not affected by the Arctodosimus because modern day manatees they do have really tough skin. So if you compare that to a way much bigger relative or cousin of the manatee, like stellar sea cow probably like had more tougher skin. So like like a great white probably, or like a bear like Arctodosimus could not even like break through it. So yeah, I really liked how it was like it was able to escape from the Arctodosimus. So yeah, and I really like how they portrayed island. I think it's called island dwarfism. Um, the name will be on the screen because while I'm editing this, but yeah. Um, I really like how they portray that with. I don't know. They did not explain it that much in the episode, but like I think when the Colombian mammoths were like on like, cause sometimes like there's like this bridge, right? There's like a land bridge where it's in between like two seas, like two like bodies of water, and then when the tide like rises, like it closes that bridge, which makes the Colombian mammoth stranded, which leads them to adapt to this to like limited resources, which makes them shorter, which makes them like smaller. And I like how they portrayed that, which the Colombian mammoths transitioned. I mean, I don't know how they not really explain it that much, but like they went from being giant Colombian mammoth to stegodons, like dwarf stegodons. So yeah, I really like how they portrayed that. And I like how we see that the stego like a baby stegodon is struggling to survive like against storks, because that is what would have happened. Like modern story day storks today have been hunting dwarf stegodons in the past. Um, so yeah, I really like how they portrayed that a lot. So yeah, a lot of these portrayals of the prehistoric animals that we see in Prehistoric Planet Ice Age, uh, they're very realistic. Like it's probably what you would if you were to time travel back then in like the early Cenozoic, like you would probably see like animals like that. Like they probably would have been doing that. They're acting like animals. They're not kaiju. I mean, that's what they did in the first. That's what Prehistoric Planet really did a good job of with the dinosaurs in the previous and the other two seasons. So yeah, um, I really do like that. We get to see a lot of encounters, like three encounters in total. Like we see you know, like cave lions like sneaking it into the cave. They encounter cave hyenas, and then they encounter like artotheriums. I think those were artotheriums, right? I could be wrong, but yeah. They're not really good. I mean, I didn't. That's one thing I did not like about it. Like they were being a little too vague about the species, which were like being like in Prehistoric Planet, because the like you don't really know like what species of bear it is. So it that kind of like a little bit. They're not. It doesn't. It's not that big of a deal. But I mean, because we could just guess. I mean, the audience could just guess it. But I kind of wish they had that. So yeah, a lot of these portrayals of these animals are really, really realistic. Um. So yeah, kudos to that. I mean, except the megalania and um the mammoth, but the woolly mammoth. But other than that, phenomenal. And I really do like how they are like using this like CGI, like portraying them to be like in the modern world, like a Smilodon at a skate park, Lasmotherium at a flower shop. Like that's to like really like you know give the viewers a good idea of what they were like. To like simplify it for the viewers to understand it and process it. So yeah, that is really great. This series overall was phenomenal. I really loved it. I was really enjoying it while I was watching it. So I would give it a 9.7 out of 10. So yeah, it was really great. Loved it. And I would recommend watching. If I assume that once again, if you're watching this video, you probably have seen it. But if you haven't, I mean, this didn't really have that much spoilers. It did have a few, but not that much. But if you're still watching this, go ahead and watch it. I mean, if you don't like have Apple TV Plus, just watch clips of it. It's just really great. You know, and I really do love that the mammoth is not cannon fodder when it was fighting the Homotherium. That was just one of my favorite scenes when it just like like thrashes the Homotherium like onto the ground, the mammoth. But shortly after, the Homotheriums win against the mammoth because it was injured. But I really like that it tried its best to defend like itself from the Homotherium. So yeah. Okay. Sorry for not mentioning this, y'all. But they did in like have an interesting idea. Like in the series, they introduced an idea that the Ice Age was not just one period of time, but multiple periods of time. Like where there's a period of warm, like of a warm climate, and then Ice Age, warm, Ice Age, warm, Ice Age. Like they had that sort of idea for the series, and I really love the woolly mammoth, the woolly rhinos, um, like how it was portrayed, and of course the three sloths of Megalonyx, and there was another one that was climbing on the rocks. I forgot what that one was. I'll probably mention that when I'm editing the video. And of course, I think it was Megatherium or another Therium, which had like elephant like skin because it was in a warmer climate. So that's what I really love about the series. So yeah, sorry for not mentioning that earlier, but yeah, just here to clear it all up. Okay, hey guys, sorry about that. One more thing. I promise it's the last thing. I promise. Okay, listen. Okay, so I really like how I really love the portrayal of like like the when animals like were transitioning from North America to South America and South America to North America. I really loved like how like they were trying to find ways to coexist with another, which was really great. Loved it. Phenomenal. Really loved it. Okay, so yeah, that'll be all. Let's let's continue on. Really great series overall. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Shower Raptor signing out.